County number 27. Uasin Gishu County, also known as the Land of Champions, is a multicultural county covering an area of 3,350 square kilometers. Named after the Uasin Gishu, a Maasai clan who initially used the area for grazing, the county has three main regions, namely Eldoret North, Eldoret South, and Eldoret East, which are further subdivided into 6 constituencies: Soy, Turbo, Kapseret, Keses, Ainakboy, and Moiben. Headed by Governor Jackson Mandego and Deputy Governor Daniel Kiprotich, the county is largely a cosmopolitan region, with the Nandi people of indigenous Kalenjin communities having the highest settlement. Apart from the Kalenjin subtribes, other communities with notable presence in the county, especially in urban settlements, include the Luya, Kikuyu, Luo, Kamba, and Kisii, among others. Although traditionally pastoralists, modern Kalenjin communities are mainly large-scale wheat and maize farmers, earning the county a name for being Kenya's breadbasket. Samuel Yego, the county executive committee member, was speaking in one of the events where he had issued close to 18 beehives to successful group members in Ainabkoi sub-county.
We've also supported them in the dairy milk cooler systems with the national government. We are in the process of constructing 46 milk coolers across the county, and here is one of the benefiting sub-counties. Ainabkoi is a sub-county with a high potential in milk production, and we want to nurture that enterprise at the same time. Also for this year, we intend to support them in the Inua Mama na Kuku project, Kijana Naeka. We want to support them also, so that at least they can come up with the various enterprises in the same line. Also, in the agriculture machinery system, we just acquired 5 new farm tractors with various implements, including potato production. We have a bed former for the potatoes, we have a potato planter, and we have an harvester. And this is also one of the areas that is good in potato production. And there are now several new varieties of potatoes that can be grown across the county here. Today we are here in Ainabkoi sub-county. We are meeting farmer groups who have come together and have registered through our Department of Cooperatives, and we are supporting them do apiary, beekeeping. Today we are giving them 18 beehives, part of it is Langstroth and the other one is Kenya top hives. We are encouraging them to diversify so that at least we have various foods and also various economic enterprises across to them. So we are encouraging them what they get. They make good use of them so that they can be able to multiply and make an economic income out of it. This is one among the projects that we are promoting as a county.
Na kwa siku ya leo tunafuraha sana. Tunashukuru serikali letu la county ya Uasin Gishu kwa maana tumetunukiwa na tumekumbukwa kama kikundi ambaye inafanya bidii, na tumepatiwa misinga. Tutaenda kuhifadhi na kuchunga vizuri, na hii mradi itasaidia kikundi chetu sana. Tutapata vyakula, hata kama tusipopata market, sisi tutafaidi sisi wenyewe. Watoto wetu watakuwa wakipata asali na hata sisi wenyewe tutafaidika.
Nimejaribu kufanya research ya hali ya nyuki. Sehemu ya baridi kama hii ya Uasin Gishu hii ama Keyo, nyuki zenye ziko pande hii ni zile ambaye venom yake iko juu sana na ziko na hasira sana. Ukienda sehemu ya Ukambani ama the lowlands ambaye ziko joto, huwa unapata zile nyuki ya huko sana sana ni zile docile, nyingi hata hazipigi mishale, lakini bado iko na nyuki ya hali ya juu, asali. Lakini hizi zetu hii tunaomba kaunti ya Uasin Gishu sasa watusaidie upande ya kutufanyia research, wakuja na zile nyuki ambazo zinatoa asali nyingi na pia sio hostile na sumu yake ama haipigi watu mishale. Hiyo ndio challenge tuko naye kama wafugaji ya nyuki.
When it comes to crop farming, farmers in Uasin Gishu County practice large-scale production of wheat and maize. The county is said to be the breadbasket for the entire country, producing over 4.5 million bags of maize and about 1 million bags of wheat.
30% of the farmers are large-scale. who now farm between up to 100, 200, up to 3,000 acres. Those are large-scale farmers, both in wheat and in maize. For small scale, most of the small scale farmers are maize farmers and wheat farmers and other kitchen gardens and those who farm crops for their own use, vegetable gardens actually, who account for the 70% and the rest is 80%. Uasin Gishu has one planting season which begins in March and harvesting season is from October, November and December. For farm inputs, we actually still support the farmers to produce. We still subsidize fertilizer to the farmers. This year, although the procurement process took time, but we were in a position to subsidize the fertilizer and give farmers fertilizer at a more cheaper rate, which DFP was going for 1,700 and CAN for Kenya shillings 1,300. Support for farmers is very important because that, for the farmer, brings down the cost of production, which is key for the end price of the product. What we also do is to make sure that the product, which is we are already planning for the coming season, to make sure that the farmer is protected, have the product by end of December. The fertilizer is already available for the farmer so that they are ready for planting in the coming season. Cereal farming, specifically maize, farming has been a bit challenging for the last few years, simply because of poor prices in the market, and the farmers have been shying away.
Our farmers have traditionally depended on cash crops like maize and wheat, and also milk production. But now they're facing challenges with the market and the rest. We tell them, diversify so that at least when you're waiting for a crop to earn your money, you have other sources like now selling of honey that at least can send a child to school. You can even pay for your NHIF card with the same. So diversification is the key here.
Last year, we were able to produce over 4.5 million bags of maize. Farmers had a problem in marketing. Cereals took long to open stores for farmers to supply the maize. And also farmers had reservations on the prices of maize. But going forward, we also, as a county, saw that there is need for us to have a strategy for sustainability in terms of the livelihoods of our people. Planting avocados, coffee, macadamia, tissue culture banana, and even Irish potatoes. This was meant to ease pressure from maize so that farmers can be able now to have several avenues of getting income.
Agriculture supports over 80% of the rural population in Uasin Gishu in terms of household income and food security. According to county officials, the county has managed to gather enough success stories, mainly due to the farming methods being practiced in the county. They've also managed to emerge among the best performing counties in agriculture after having encouraged most of the farmers to join cooperatives.
We are very privileged that in Uasin Gishu County, we have a standalone cooperative and enterprise department where we focus more on the growth of the cooperative movement. More critically, in the recent past, we are supporting farmers to think of areas such as value addition. And as we speak, as from last year, we realized that these cooperatives on their own cannot venture into value addition because they are small entities. So we decided that we were going to put together cooperatives in 2 sub-counties, or what you call constituencies, and then help them to mobilize resources and invest in a value addition venture.
So what we have done as a government is to support farmers through the cooperatives to set up factories to process the maize into flour and sell into the market. We've supported actually 2 cooperatives now, up to a tune of between 150 to 200 million to set up the cooperatives as a loan so that they can repay with an arrangement with the enterprise fund of the county. And that is what we are doing with other cooperatives also.
And it is in these cooperatives that they receive the cooler, and it is in these cooperatives too that we have put up a demo farms for feed, because we realize most of our farmers used to feed their cows with the maize stalk. Once they harvest the maize, they grind it and then they feed it to the cows, which is very low value in terms of nutrition. So we are encouraging our farmers that there are actually specific fodder that they can feed their cows with to realize increased production. So we are promoting the sun in the county, are promoting hay, and we are also telling our farmers that those with large farms, because in Uasin Gishu we still have large farms, our farmers can still have their cows graze by actually fertilizing their Kikuyu grass, and it is a very good protein source. So we are encouraging our farmers. It's a very cheap way of rearing cows, and our farmers can afford that. So we are telling them you can fertilize with CAN, especially now that we have rains, our farmers can fertilize and they will have.
There are currently 3 cooperative unions subdivided in the 6 sub-counties. The main aim of the unions is to first of all join the cooperative societies into one, and also to aid the farmers in the various value addition programs that are currently available in the county.
As a result of that, we formed 3 unions, one for Moiben and Soy sub-counties, called Moi Soy Farmers Cooperative Union. We formed another one for Tarbo and Kapseret sub-counties called Marathon Farmers Cooperative Union, and we also formed another one for Keses and Ainapwe sub-counties called Paratate Farmers Cooperative Union. And because we could not run the 3 of them concurrently, we have ran with the one of Moiben and Soy, and they are at a very advanced stage.
As a county, we have several initiatives that we have put in place through the Department of Agriculture to assist and support the farmers. On maize, we are still encouraging farmers to continue growing maize. We have not discouraged them to grow maize because I think there was perception that we are telling farmers to migrate from maize growing to adoption of the new crops. Far from it, what we are saying is continue growing maize, but also do high-value crops within your farm, so that when the maize market is low, the other enterprises can be able to support each other and assist the farmer.